Hi guys, today I'm making the chicken biryani and the fastest chicken biryani. Like you can use the any Woolworth or Coles products or the mixed products with the Indian stores. And what I'm doing here that I'm defrosting my chicken. Then I need two onions, the ginger and garlic, and then the yogurt. Then this is the diced Italian tomatoes from the Woolworth. Then I need an oil. Then I need an rice and any mixed spice of biryani mix which you can buy from the Indian store, which is available everywhere now, in Australia. So and the remaining of the ingredients, if I put, or what the procedure I'm gonna do later, I'll show you, but these are the main ingredients, so I just put it in the front. And uh, let's get it started. So I make a cup of tea for me while cooking, and now I've sliced the two onions which I've shown you before, and I've started my pressure cooker. And you can make this in uh, any of the pan, like which should be deep enough to just mix the spice, or to put the rice later. And this it's very fast to cook in the cooker, because I said that it's that's the instant pot, and it's very fast for all these things. Like I'm just started it, so let this heat up. That's not in a 2 minute, that's the manual. I'll fasten up later the timing or the pressure well. And when the pan would be heated, I'll put the oil in it. And the reason of making this video, like most of the bachelors are there from abroad, in Australia, and they are really missing the the their traditional food, like nihari, biryani. Or my husband is so foodie, so I do make these things every other day for him. And if you're interested, then please let me know. I'll put more of the recipes. And like any bachelor, any student can make all these recipes. And uh, I've just washed the pan, and when this goes dry or heat, then I'll put the oil in it, and I fried these onion. And when this onion gone dark brown, then I'll put the rest of the things. Meanwhile, what I have to do, as I said, it is the fastest biryani. I'm going to boil my rice in microwave oven, and it will take just 10 to 15 minutes. The rice would be boiled in microwave, so I'll show you. So now what I have done here, I have added an oil, with an enough oil, because I have to deep fry the onion. And I have to check this if it's warm or not. It's not warm, so that much of the oil is fine, because it's getting. And I'll add, I think it's more than 8 tablespoons. Now it's crackling, like, and I'm gonna add slowly. Okay, so I'm adding all of the onion in it. And I need a pan. This. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just mixing it to see whether the oil is enough or not. Then I'll add more oil later, because when the onion goes fried, definitely that would be shrink. So I need not that much of the oil, because definitely it's biryani and I don't want the oil, the running oil. But less oil is also not good for the rice, because when you put the less oil, what it will do, the rice would become dry at the end and it won't give a good taste. See, now as the onions are frying, so at that time what I'm going to do is to add, I have the measurement of this 1 cup, 250 ml of measuring cup, and for the chicken you can take half of the chicken pieces or full of the chicken pieces. It depends on the how much you want, according as per the measurement. So what I need, because I have the mobile in my on my hand, so I'm just putting it there. Roughly 1 cup and that's approximately, that's 4 cups, but I would like to add a little bit more, because this would get spicier, so I don't mind to add a little bit more of the rice. So now I'm going to wash these rice. Now what I'm doing, I'm adding the boiling water. I added a 4 cup of rice, and because it's a jasmine white rice, so I'm adding the same amount of water in it, because if I put more of the water it goes mushy, which I don't want. So, and what else I have to do is to just spread an oil in it, see, like this, and I need to add 2 tablespoons of salt. So I'm adding 2 spoons of salt, and just mixing it. This is the microwave. I've added 2 tablespoons of salt in it and just mix it, and that's the microwave safe pot. I'm putting the cap on it and just moving it in the microwave oven. I would say that and I am just doing this for, that's 10 minutes. sorry, that's not seconds. Stop. That's of 10 minutes, and I'm adding 1 2 3 4 5. That would be 15 minutes. I'm going to start it, and then that would the water would be so the onions are getting darker, and I'm waiting to let this dark a little bit more. And when you are in Australia, it's better to use these ready-made products, because it's that when you're going to buy the tomatoes, that would be cost you around $2.50 for 1 kg, or maybe more than that, and which was in a clearance. But believe me, this is just an 80 cents diced tomatoes, and it's very hard to purchase in Australia the real products. When you're going to buy the mint and the coriander bunches, they cost you a lot. See, now it's fast, so I'm going to add this diced tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of or 1.5 tablespoons of garlic and ginger paste. And see, the whole mix of spices is very easy. You can pop all of the packet, because it's very, it would be cost for you if you're gonna add the whole garam masala or other spices separately. So what I feel easy is to purchase these spice mix, which cost you around $1.50. So I think it's very cheap, and this smells very great. This recipe smells so great. I remember when in Adelaide I cooked the biryani, and my neighbor was an Australian, and he requested me that please give me next time one plate of biryani, because it smells, the aroma is so good. So I especially make for him and give that to him, and he enjoyed. And I don't know, most of the restaurants which are selling the spices, I'm adding the yogurt also. I don't like the traditional foods which are selling in Indian restaurants or in other restaurants, because they all are sweet. They don't have any spices in it, because all of these restaurants are making according to the taste of the Australians, the foreigners, because they don't like that much spice. But we do like this spicy food. So I I don't go to the Indian restaurant or any other restaurant if I want to have the traditional food, because I know that we cook this way. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just mixing it. I won't wait for anything long. Like, I defrosted the chicken, I separated the pieces, I'm adding this also. And those who like onion in it, I'm sorry, I don't have onion now, because I added before I make the biryani. So, and I will just add a little bit of water in it. And you may be wondering that I'm not frying it, I'm not doing all these things. See, this is the in Australia, if you're living in Australia, when you have these diced tomatoes or all these things, believe me, you just need to do it this way, which is fast and easy, and believe me, you will get the same taste. See, I haven't fried, I haven't waited for the yogurt to take. I'm just adding it, and it's just so simple. I just need to cook it for, I think, just for 5 minutes. In 5 minutes the chicken would be fine. um, the oil would be on top of the curry. Now the curry being done, see, the oil comes on top, see. Okay, now the curry has been cooked and I just have to add the rice in it, see. And I know that there is a water, but this will help the rice to get the flavor. Now I'm adding the curry patta leaves in the middle just for taste, and I mixed half of the onion off of, so I have added the remaining rice on top, which is plain, and I have this colored powder. I'm just sprinkling it a little bit because that would give a good color. And see this final look, see. Now I just have to mix this. Already mixed half of the rice, so that's why I leave some of the gravy. I haven't dried or fried all of the gravy, and because the rice is so bright. Please subscribe to my channel and encourage me to